I think one of the biggest reasons people give up on Japan or just anywhere else in regards to living abroad is homesickness. And whether it's you're missing your family, friends, or even just your dog, it's definitely going to hit you at one point or another. And honestly, if you're not able to overcome that aspect in some way or form, it likely will be the reason that you give up living abroad. My brother and I, like I stated in other videos, did face that exact situation about a month into our move to Japan. My brother and I were very fortunate to have one another to kind of like help boost each other out of that funk, but not a lot of people are as fortunate as my brother and I in regards to living abroad. As much as we planned, we couldn't really prepare for the homesickness because you don't really know when it's gonna come or if it'll even come at all. But I do feel that because of technology and how advanced things are now, it makes it a lot easier to stay in contact with the people that you actually care about and that can kind of help you out of that funky situation of missing home. When I was younger, I would often sit on our porch with our grandma and talk to her about life and basically what she thought was some of the most impressive inventions that she's ever experienced now that she's been around for so long. And for her, the biggest achievement or the most impressive achievement had to be like the iPhone or the computers, like Skype and stuff like that, because prior to all of these inventions, she was never able to actually communicate with her sisters unless it was either through a telephone call or a letter. And of course, getting on a plane and going to actually physically visit them. So for her, being able to pick up a mobile device and just push a button and then bam, her sister's face was on the screen was basically magic. And for that very reason, we really haven't had too much of an issue because we talk to our parents maybe once or twice a week, depending on, what's going on. If they're coming up, we talk to them a lot more. And in regards to like the friends that we do have in Hawaii still, we play with them on PlayStation. So pretty much we get to interact with them every now and then. So our connection to these people and our relationships with them has continued to grow and, prosper because of these advancements. We're honestly growing up in a generation that is truly blessed with the opportunities to remain in communication very easily with the people that they care about. And this definitely will help anybody who is fortunate enough to actually live abroad or just travel a lot. But if you think back about it and you look at like our grandmother's perspective, it had to have been incredibly crazy to go from letters or like even traveling on a ship to being able to push a button and basically talk to anybody anywhere in the world. But getting back to the subject at hand about being homesick, it's something that, again, anybody who's going to be away from their home for a long period of time may experience. You're not wrong in any way for feeling it. It's something natural. It's something that should be expected. And honestly, I don't know if there's necessarily anything you can really do to plan for it other than have a support system in place. Like I said, for my brother and I, that's pretty much each other, but we also have our family and our dogs. And while that's a selfish thing for me to say, because I know some people are not as fortunate as we are, because maybe they don't have a whole lot of people in their lives or they don't have pets, there's definitely other ways to cope, like reaching out to other people or trying to like explore and focus on the positive in life. In my opinion, home will always be home, but the opportunity for you to live abroad may not ever come again, so you have to try your best to get past these bumps in the road because you never know what's on the other side. We've been fortunate enough to overcome these situations, and honestly, I'm so thankful that we have. With all of that being said, I'm very curious to know if any of you have experienced living abroad, or if you did, how did you deal with homesickness, or did you have any homesickness in general? I think it's something we have to normalize because a lot of people are looking to move away from home either for necessity or just experience, and I think helping people get aware of this or prepare for this is something that will just help everybody in the future. But again, in closing, it's normal. Don't freak out. Try to breathe and take it day by day. Things will get better as long as you try your best. Okay, bye.